the SMEEA Executive Board for selecting me as your District Member of the Year. I am honored and amazed to represent all of you. Though having to give a speech has startled me. I am much more comfortable working on a junior high master schedule or creating a special bell schedule for 3 separate assemblies or dissecting a frog. Anything other than being in front of 500 adults. You are scarier than 8th graders. I'm incredibly thankful that 33 years ago, God brought me to Santa Maria. I started my teaching career in Salinas at Washington Junior High School, which became Washington Middle School, to meet the needs of our students caught in the middle between elementary and high school. I remember meeting a group of visiting teachers who came to our school to study how we had made those changes. They were from El Camino in Santa Maria. However, in 1989, that district's teachers ratified a contract I could not support. It increased class size, gave a pay raise only to teachers who had been in the district 10 or more years, and created a 2-tiered health benefit system. Even though my future husband and children would be covered, the pay raise would not affect me, and my classes were big enough already. At that time, I didn't want a family. I wanted a dog. I remember being in a union meeting and asking my reps, what should I do? I can't afford a dog on my salary. I was told, move to another district, so I did. That's what made me look south to San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties. Bay Area traffic kept me from looking north. Tommy Kuntz, the teacher, not the school, is responsible for my being here in Santa Maria at El Camino Junior High, and here tonight representing both the school and the union she loved. I remember my interview with Ray Blue, the principal of El Camino at the time. He interviewed me for his combo science-math teaching position, but I didn't have the math sub in it yet. I was told later that Tommy went into Mr. Bluth's office and in no uncertain terms made him to understand that she had no intention of teaching 5 8th grade sciences in a row. She would be taking the science math job, leaving an opening for an all science position that I was qualified for. She gave up the job that I was offered. Once I arrived at El Camino, I found a fantastic group of teachers and staff who looked out for each other and me. I had found a home. Aunt Tommy took me under her wing, checked on me, and even made sure I had enough food to eat. Joanne Harris made sure I knew the quickest route to school. Jim Sullivan and Cheryl Beatty kept me up on the TV show LA Law. Marianne Valdivas kept me smiling and from taking myself too seriously. Bill Beeman kept the staff lounge stocked with coffee and made my maternity clothes. Each of them, all the while teaching by example how to live our life of service. I had found a place where I belonged, where I thrived, and I had a family. El Camino has 2 mottos. The official one, education is the pathway to success. Thank you, Mark Muller. And our unofficial one, family comes first. My school, our schools, our union, and our district are all our extended family. Getting to know the other people, taking an interest in their jobs, has helped me to make connections all across our site. Trying to understand what is involved in each other's jobs, teaching their subject, grade, or students. What are the challenges they face? Listening and hearing them helps build a sense of family. I have made connections by focusing on how to help other people with their jobs, making it easier. From administration to office staff, to noon duty aides, to the librarian, to tech support, to the custodians. When you help them do their jobs better, they're more willing to help you when you need it, or at least cut you some slack when you blow it. That said, there are some jobs I would never want. I could never teach 40 plus 7th and 8th grade students physical education. But that doesn't mean I can't help make their jobs better. I remember way back when during YRE, that's year-round education for you young folks. Our PE staff was struggling with losing their only indoor PE space, the cafeteria, 4 times a year due to parent conferences. I couldn't build them a gym, but I could help them change their unit rotation order so that one of the 2 teachers who were holding the parent conferences was the teacher teaching in the cafeteria that month. What I learned from that and many other experiences over the years is to use your gifts to help those around you. For me, my gifts include organizational skills and a unique brain that sees challenges as a puzzle to solve. A 12-month YRE room rotation schedule is simply a puzzle with pieces needing a place. Teacher contracts A, B, C, and D need a room for 3 months and a vacation. I can still see the color-coded spreadsheet with rooms, teachers, subjects, month by month. I even remember waking up one rainy July morning and thinking, no, it can't rain. PE has no indoor space this month. In my career with Santa Bernardita, I have served on several district and union committees. For El Camino, I have actively, proudly, and sometimes loudly participated in meetings of the staff, departments, teams, committees, and cadres. I have served on the leadership team under all 6 principals. I'm always willing to help create a special schedule for assemblies, testing, field trips, making sure every student gets a chance to go and has a place, and each teacher gets a credit. One of the most rewarding experiences is going to IUPs as a regular education teacher. Even more when I could stay for the whole meeting. Being there in person, meeting the parents, hearing the goals and the difficulties gave me so much more insight to my students in my class and in my school. The most important part of all of our campuses is the people, our students and their families, the staff we work alongside with each and every day, day in, day out. No one is perfect. We all have flaws and shortcomings. Each one of us needs to stand up and help those around us to be the best we can be, each and every day, no matter what changes come our way. My parting words for you tonight are, what gifts do you have that you can share? Reach out and help where you can. Thank you.